Today we're looking at some really practical English vocabulary, stuff you use when eating out.
Yeah, think of it as a kind of cheat sheet.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Our mission here is basically to pull out the most useful bits from this lesson we looked at. So,
Mhm.
your next time in a restaurant feels a bit smoother.
Right, those key words and phrases that just make things easier, ordering food, talking to staff, that sort of thing.
Okay, so let's dive in. First up, bistro. The lesson calls it a small, casual restaurant. Like, let's try that French bistro.
Hmm.
But it feels like it means a little more than just small restaurant, doesn't it? There's a kind of vibe.
Yeah, I think so. Bistro definitely suggests something maybe more relaxed, often kind of cozy. It often hints at French influence, but really it paints a picture of something maybe a bit more charming than just, say, a diner or a cafe.
Yeah, less formal, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, next. I'm in the mood for pasta. We use this all the time, right? To talk about a craving.
Right. It's not just I want pasta. It's softer, isn't it? It suggests, a feeling. Like right now, pasta sounds really good. It's about your current desire.
Definitely. And then there's tasty. Definition.
Yeah.
Delicious, having a good flavor. Simple enough. This soup is really tasty.
Super straightforward, and that's its strength, I think. It's just a clear, positive word. Anyone gets it. A go-to compliment for food.
Yeah, totally.
Eh.
How about checkout? Meaning to try or visit a place. Example, we should check out that new Italian place. And it sounds pretty informal.
It is informal, yeah. It implies exploring something new, trying it out.
Could it sound too casual sometimes?
That's actually a good point. I mean, if you were talking about a very, very formal restaurant, maybe visit sounds better. But for most situations, talking with friends, check out is perfect. It's got that casual discovery feel.
Got it. Okay, this next one is crucial. Allergic. Defined as having a bad reaction to certain foods. Example, I'm allergic to shellfish. Super important for safety.
Absolutely critical. There's no messing around with this one. You need to be crystal clear about allergies. It's non-negotiable, really, for your own well-being when you're eating out.
So important. Then a softer way to say you don't like something. I'm not crazy about that. Like, thanks, but I'm not crazy about mushrooms. Much nicer than I hate mushrooms.
Oh, much nicer. It lets you state your preference without sounding, harsh or negative. Really handy for politeness in social settings, especially around food.
Yeah, definitely. Well, finally, the basics. Feeling hungry versus I've lost my appetite. Wanting food versus not wanting it anymore.
Pretty fundamental states when it comes to eating. Being able to say clearly which one applies is key.
So the lesson also had this little dialogue. Aisha and Sana planning to eat out. What stood out to you there?
Well, what's neat is how naturally they weave these phrases in. You hear, in the mood for bistro, someone mentions if a place is tasty, check it out. And crucially, asking if someone is allergic to anything.
Right. It really shows how these words actually work in a real conversation. It's not just a list.
Exactly. Aisha says she's not crazy about something, and to talk about feeling hungry, it all flows. It shows the practical use.
And there was that matching activity, too, just to kind of lock in the meanings.
Which is helpful, right? Connecting the phrase directly back to what it means helps you remember it.
So thinking about you listening, what are the main things to maybe focus on from all this?
I'd say focus on the really practical stuff. Expressing what you fancy in the mood for, complimenting tasty, suggesting places check out, and definitely communicating allergies clearly. Even that polite, not crazy about phrase is gold.
Yeah, it really shows how just a few simple words can make dining out, whether you're traveling or just exploring your own city, so much easier. Good communication avoids stress.
Precisely. Knowing and using these basics just gives you more confidence. You can relax and enjoy the food and the company more.
Okay, so here's a final thought for you. Next time you're thinking about food or you're actually in a restaurant, try to listen for these phrases. Maybe even try using one yourself. Ask yourself, what are you in the mood for right now? It's a great way to practice.